tragic, really, that I have so little control over my life. That after months and months and years of thinking and reflecting on who I am and what I want to do to make sure that my life aligns, that what I do in each moment is joy, is an extension, so natural an extension of my life that it's no different than an exhalation, that it's as easy as breathing. That after all this time of figuring these things out, I find now that I'm a slave, that I'm bound to do those things. Whereas before there was optionality in my ignorance, when I didn't know exactly who I was or what was right for me, I could do any number of different things, many of which would have been imperfect, but there was optionality. The consequence of knowing exactly who and what you are and what you are meant to do is that you no longer have any freedom, that you are now a slave to yourself. In knowing who you are and what you're meant to do, the only choice left to you is whether you do that thing or you die. You can, of course, continue to live a lie. You can live a life that is not what you're meant to do at the level that you're meant to do it. But for those who have the energy and the desire, who had the energy and the desire to reach the point of being able to understand themselves, that's not an option. People who have the energy and the ambition and the desire to know themselves and are able to reach that point are not the type of people who would then be able to compromise. And so what you find is, at the end of all your struggles, which you thought would liberate you from living a life that at the end of your struggles that you thought would liberate you from a life of contradiction, has liberated you from contradiction, but it has instead placed on you great chains. You are now forced to do this one thing, to be this one thing. You have found out where you belong. And the only option you have now is binary. It's a 1 or a 0. Do the thing or don't. Be the thing or don't be at all. I feel trapped. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, it feels like it was a trap. Like I was led on to go do this thing, that it was good, that I was making advancements. And yet here I am, the sucker at the end of it, with no options, who has to live fully up to it and be a slave to who I have been designed to be, or I can kill myself. Those are the only options. It's like I'm held at gunpoint by some 3-lettered agency that says you can rat on your friends and you can work for us or you can die. How much of a choice is there really? Schopenhauer says that we are free to get what we want, but we're not free to want what we want. The more you know yourself, the more you realize that there is no real choice. This ambition that has animated me for my entire life, this drive toward greatness, it didn't come from me. If me is that part in me that values and judges, I don't know where that drive came from. I didn't choose it. It was inherited. And I can't get rid of it. I feel like I'm stuck on a track, almost like a roller coaster. It's carrying me along. Maybe a better analogy is like I'm on a treadmill and I have to be running, or else I just fall off. There's 2 options. Either run at the pace that's necessary, or fall off, fulfill or die. It's like I'm being pulled forward. The positive interpretation of this is glory or death. The negative interpretation is death. That death is what pushes me along. It's not that I'm running to glory, but that I'm running from death. What a somber state of reality. How tragic a trap that what I thought was my liberation was my enslavement. Chained to destiny, as it were. I don't know what to do.